After spending nearly 9 months behind bars, former Southside Compton Crips gang member Dwayne Davis, better known as Keefe D, informed the courts he can now pay the $750,000 it'll take to get him out of jail as he awaits trial for murder. Davis has been in a Las Vegas jail since his September 2023 arrest in a long-awaited breakthrough in a case that shocked and devastated the hip-hop community, the 1996 murder of Tupac Shakur. But despite getting the money to afford his bail, it doesn't guarantee Davis will be released from jail. With Davis months away from his murder trial, in a recent bail hearing, the topic of where the bail money came from sparked some courtroom drama, as the defense called a single witness to testify before the judge, a man named Cash Jones, aka music producer Wack 100, who helped provide the money needed to bail out Keefe D.
Mr. Jones, what was the amount that you paid for the bail bond premium in this case?
$112,000. It was 15% of whatever the $750 was.
Okay,
$112,000 and some odd dollars.
and $500, is that correct?
$112,500, yes sir, yes sir.
And you paid that out of your business?
Yes sir.
And what's your business name, sir?
100 Entertainment.
And you're the sole owner of that business, is that correct?
Yes sir.
And that business is a business license to do business in the state of Nevada.
Yes sir.
And how long have you had that business?
Roughly 8 years maybe.
And again, you used the proceeds from that business and you provided us with the documents showing that those amounts were taken from your business account. Is that correct?
Yes sir.
How do you know Mr. Davis, sir?
I know him through passing. I know his son. I know him. We sat down and talked a few times. In general, about personal things. He was having this bout with cancer, and personal things, industry stuff. Just regular conversation. He's always been a monumental guy in our community. Conversation. So and I've helped several people in our community, whether it was funerals, whether it was for bail. In this situation, I know his cancer has been, I don't know if it's come out of remission or within speaking with his son. I know he's having an issue in there, so I lent a helping hand.
But when it came time for the state to question Jones on his motives for posting bail for the former gang member, prosecutors believed Jones to be a middleman, only agreeing to post the bail in exchange for a TV series about Davis's life.
All right, and so the other thing you say in the letter that Mr. Arnold provided to us is that the money is a gift and Mr. Davis is not obligated to repay. Is that right?
That's right.
All right. Do you have any contract between you and Mr. Davis?
Not as of yet.
Okay. Do you have any financial agreement with Mr. Davis?
Not as of yet.
Do you have any financial agreement with his son?
No, I don't. I offered him to come work for me. That's what he wanted to do, to try to get him out the streets.
Now, so are there any stipulations that you have with Mr. Davis in order to put up this money for him?
Well, my stipulation with the bail bond, but I definitely wanted him to be on house arrest to protect myself.
Now, have you ever said you were thinking about getting Mr. Davis out with the stipulation that you do a series with him?
We've had talks and conversations just about what would be a series, as the BMF series, and just in question, in general conversation, talking about his life story. But I'm not in TV land, I'm in music. I don't do TV.
Okay.
I've never done a television show or any of that. I do music streaming, diapers, stuff like that.
Okay, so I just want to be very clear about this. Have you ever stated that you planned on getting Mr. Davis out as long as he did a stipulation with you to do a television series with you?
Oh, I have said this story would be a very interesting story. As if Orlando Anderson's story would be a very interesting story. As if the BMS story, as if my story. We talk about it, everybody talks about it, but again, that's not my lane. If that's what he chooses to do, then that's what he chooses to do. That's not what I do.
If someone were to say that the money provided here to bail Mr. Davis out is not from you, would that be the truth or a lie?
Be a lie.
Okay. If someone,
I didn't send the money, is that what you're saying?
yeah.
Saying I'm not the one providing the funds?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be a lie.
If someone said you are being used as a front, would that be the truth or a lie?
That would be a lie.
If someone says you are a middleman in this transaction, would that be a truth or a lie?
That would be a lie.
If somebody said that there's a movie company putting up the money for you, would that be the truth or a lie?
What company?
A movie company.
No, that would be a lie.
Okay. So your testimony is you're not a middleman.
I'm not a what?
A middleman.
No, I have no contracts with any movie companies. I've never had a contract with a movie company. I've never done television. It's not my thing. I'm actually moving out of entertainment into the diaper business. I have a company called Incredible Diapers. I have contracts in Congo, Nigeria, Amazon, Walmart, and Clothing. So I'm really moving away from entertainment. These are things I can provide documents, MOUs, contracts for.
No, and I appreciate that, Mr. Jones.
His lawyer did an interview recently and said Keefe D is a liar. He made up all this stuff just to make some money for people like, me for interviews and to get out of a serious drug case. He was never in Las Vegas. All this is fake, and he's not connected to Tupac's murder at all.
Yeah, I believe him. You believe him?
Do I believe him? That's up to law enforcement. I'm not going to say.
That's up to law enforcement. He's home in the next 5 to think about going to bed now.
You gonna bail out Keefe D?
Yeah, it's only 75.
Well, because $1 million. Well,
I make 750.
750, so you got to put 75.
Yeah, I've been thinking about going to get him and put the stipulations that I do the series on. People are watching.
Yep.
Prosecutors say Jones wanting to record interviews with Davis both pre and post-release would violate the judge's request for Davis not to profit from his statements on the case.
What's good, YouTube? Back with another update regarding this Keefe D situation and Wack 100, a.k.a. Cash Jones, out here self-snitching. Look, I try to tell y'all, man, don't talk on the net. You feel me? Like, that's why I don't do all the Clubhouse and X Spaces, because people talk too much on there and then you can't do nothing. But in this type of situation, you really don't want to talk on there. So if y'all don't already know, man, today Keefe D had his bail hearing. You know what I'm saying? Wack 100, a.k.a. Cash Jones, he posted $100,000 bail, or 15% of the $750 to get Keefe D out. But during the bail hearing, I don't think Wack 100 knew that the DA was going to be on him like that. And, the judge have little stipulations where they don't want certain people to make, benefit off of they crime. They won't let you be able to, make proceeds off of your story post or pre, conviction. So what happened was, Wack went up in there, they made him be a witness, got him testifying. Mr. always telling somebody who a snitch is, they got your man up there on the stand. And, they questioned him, cross-examined him, and jammed him up, Because like I always tell y'all, when a lawyer in a courtroom, if a lawyer asks you a question, he already know the answer to it. So the DA, they did their homework and they heard the Vlad interview where Wack was self-snitching and said that he was going to bail Keefe D out so that he could do some reality series. He should have never said that, especially online, because the DA had a recording of it and they played it for the entire court. They published it. I always tell y'all, shut your mouth. If it's in something like this involving a crime, you never want to go online talking about it. And that's where Wack 100 messed up. looked like he was caught off guard. I thought Mr. Gangster Loke, Mr. You know what I'm saying, convict would have knew, you know what I'm saying, that they was gonna do the homework on him. And he was on the jail phone talking to Keefe D about the whole situation, about why he was gonna bail him out and give him the contract. He didn't have to say that on the phone or on social media. Now the boy Keefe D might not even be able to get out because Wack 100 running his mouth. But one thing about Wack, he said he was gonna do it and he did it. At least he wasn't capping, because I thought he was just talking, you know what I'm saying? But if you listen to the testimony he gave today, he gonna tell the DA, oh yeah, we script everything on blogs, and me and Vlad said that. I said that to Vlad, but we just fabricating it. You know, see, he already up there doing too much talking, you know. Sometimes you gotta just not say nothing, man. It's like poker or chess. You don't always want to show your moves or show your hand until it's time. Wack, he run his mouth too much, you know. He let this social media stuff take over. He got the best of him in this situation. So now you know posted 6 figures, and Keefe D still might not be able to get out. The judge might rule against releasing him, even though you came with the bond. It's not illegal. You know what I mean? The money's not illegal. It's from a legit business. You still may not be able to get this man out because they don't want Keefe D to be able to profit off of this situation. It's just like if y'all was following Nature Boy, the little weird pedophile dude that was, you know what I'm saying, doing some weird sexual stuff, and the rapist dude, you know what I'm saying, he got the same type of stipulations on his conviction. He cannot benefit in no shape or fashion off a movie, a book deal, documentary. He cannot benefit off his story. They put that in the conditions of his sentencing and his conviction. So this is pretty much the same thing what they're gonna do with Keefe D. They don't want him to run up a big old bag behind telling his story, which is really the reason why he's in jail. You know, like they played the Vlad interview, and they had him on there saying how, oh, the lawyer saying that he made all that stuff up. See, you should have thought about that before you went online. See, once you go online, you public record to the feds, to state police, to DAs. The district attorneys ain't no fools, man. This is what they do for a living. They gonna dissect you. So this just a quick update, man. You know, Wack 100, he was a man of his word. He said he was gonna do what he was gonna do, and he did it. But now the judge got a rule if she gonna let him out or not. And if she feel like you only put that bread up to benefit off it, oh, Keefe D gonna still be sitting in jail, and it'll be a while for you get that bond back. So let's see what happens.